it back.
I like it. Takes me back a few years.
Let's get started. We got stuff to do. Don't do that.
Back in the club.
I know, right? Take me back to those days.
All right. No onions.
No tomatoes.
We're back.
We are so back.
Week 3.
Hello.
Hello, people.
Thanks for coming back. Thanks for supporting us. No Onions, No Tomatoes podcast. We're on Facebook, right?
Correct.
You can also find us on YouTube. Same thing, No Onions, No Tomatoes. And then on Twitter.
The Twitterverse.
The Twitter, No Onion _ tomato.
That's right.
If you have any questions. Actually, we did get some questions last week. Let's get some shout outs.
Shout out.
First.
Hey, Matt. Thanks for watching the podcast and thanks for watching the 500. Appreciate the questions. Glad we could bring you on board.
Absolutely. If you guys ever have any questions, you guys can reach us at those social medias sites and ask us questions, and we will answer them. Next shout out goes to work buddy Shannon, husband Fred. Thanks a lot for supporting us. We really, really, really appreciate it. And last but not least, save the best for last.
My favorite, Ananetta.
Ananetta, hey, over there in California.
Mwah.
Love you, miss you, and thank you for watching us. And hopefully we can continue to entertain you until it's Christmas time and we're sending you more candy.
Yes, right.
All right, let's get going. We are recapping the Daytona
500.
500, the 60th
500.
running.
Yes.
Congratulations to this year's winner of the, what?
Do you have something to say?
All right, fine.
Do you
All
have
right.
something to say?
I do have something to say. All right.
This is your time to say it. Because you...
Austin Dillon.
Yes. What? Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mentioned some things about nepotism when we were introducing drivers, and you raced your way to a win in the iconic number 3 car. 1998 was the last time.
20 years.
20 years ago, Dale Earnhardt Sr. piloted the 3 car to his one and only Daytona 500 win. 20 years forward, we have Austin Dillon doing it with Richard Childress Racing.
That's right.
Congratulations.
All right, so you've apologized.
I've apologized.
You can now move forward.
Well, okay. Yeah.
All right.
I got something to say later.
All right. Well, we're going to recap the race now.
Let's do that.
And talk to you about, it was our first race of the 2018 season.
Very, very exciting.
With all the new rule changes in place.
Yes.
We had some interesting pit stops.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Pit penalties.
Unbelievable. We had a 22-second pit stop, and it wasn't like for things going wrong.
No. And so, the race started out with number 88 on the pole.
Yes, Alex Bowman.
And so that first stage was crazy. I thought it was the last stage because everybody's racing. It was out of control.
Absolutely. Because of the importance of stage wins, the drivers know that now, and they were immediately going for stage wins.
Okay, but you have to survive the race.
Absolutely. I felt like a lot of drivers were out there taking risks that they didn't need to take early in the race. Stenhouse, Keselowski, the list goes on and on. Stenhouse especially.
All right, so there was a big wreck in stage 1 that took out several drivers.
Yes.
Or damaged several cars. Jimmy Johnson got taken out in the first stage.
Yep.
But then there's still a lot of cars left, and so at the end of stage 1, we had Kurt Busch leading to win the stage, and he was last year's winner of the 500. So you're thinking, oh, is he just going to pick up where he left off last year?
Absolutely. He worked his way to the front and was controlling the race early, and it was pretty exciting. Let's get into stage 2. What goes down it?
Well, in stage 2, we have a couple more wrecks and a couple cautions, but we have Kyle Larson for the second time getting penalized for too many men over the pit wall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you 5 go over.
What about 6?
You don't go over the wall.
How about 7?
No.
Okay. How about if we do it more than once?
Yeah, no. And so that there needs to be some discipline applied there because you can't have that same penalty twice.
Absolutely. And especially when you're a driver like Kyle Larson, who is racing for a championship. That's
right.
It's championship or bust for him. He has that sort of talent. Okay.
And so by the toward the end of stage 1, stage 2,
lap 101.
Big wreck.
Huge wreck.
Huge.
Took out my driver. Took out Brad Keselowski, putting his car somewhere where probably shouldn't have put it.
He caused the wreck.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to be sure on that.
Took out Kevin Harvick, took out Chase Elliott. Unfortunately, it took out Danica Patrick.
Yeah, I wanted to see her finish that race. You know, as with I would say most of her other wrecks, she's wrecked by other people's nonsense.
Absolutely. So who was our stage winner? And so he
YRB.
Ryan Blaney wins stage 2.
Young YRB.
So we're looking at that and we're going, oh man, and the Ford camp is happy. They're like, okay, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the final stage. What goes on?
So you're driving around. I think they calmed down in the third stage.
It seemed like there was a lot of single file racing.
Because like at the time there was only like 21 cars on the lead lap.
21.
So after so they're like, okay, there's a lot of people out.
Yeah.
And they don't have a chance. I have a chance because I'm still in. So let's not drive like a clown.
Yeah. So so you let a lot of the laps click off, but then
with how many so there's 225. How many laps?
200 laps.
200 laps. So at lap 190 and 191.
Boom goes the dynamite.
So another wreck. I don't know what's going on. They restart with 8 laps to go. And then comes the wreck that takes out the rest of the field.
Yeah.
And so you know Blaney was involved, DiBenedetto, Busch, Bowman, Stenhouse, Get It On, Brundingon, and Truex. So anyway, with all those cautions at the end of the race, we had to go into overtime.
Okay, so we're going to overtime, right?
So explain that.
All right, so overtime it's called green white checker. So the field takes the green flag, and they do one lap, then they take the white flag, and then the checker flag. Okay, once they get to the white flag, if a caution comes out after they've gotten to that white flag, the race is over. Whoever's leading is your winner. NASCAR doesn't really like to do that because we always want the winner to cross the finish line, right? So
if they could avoid it,
yes,
they'll let you take the flag.
Yeah. So in that overtime we had James Hamlin, we had Darrell Wallace Jr., we had Almirola, Newman, Buescher, Logano, Austin Dillon, Allmendinger, Menard, and Truex. Those were the drivers that
the top 10 that were restarting.
Absolutely. So anybody could win that race. They're going to go 3 wide. Things are going to happen.
Right.
So they make one lap. So unbelievably, Eric Almirola is the guy who comes out.
Yeah.
And he's leading this race.
Yes.
He takes the white flag.
Yes.
You're like, OMG, he's going to win this race. But what happened was on the high side, you got Austin Dillon
being pushed by Bubba Wallace.
Yes. And he puts the bumper to Almirola because at this point, I'm not playing nice. If I have to wreck you, which was a question that Matt asked was, is it legal to wreck? Yes, it is legal to move a car out of the way. And Almirola, unfortunately, was moved out of the way on the backstretch of the last lap. NASCAR did not waive the caution because the drivers were going to be able to finish that race, go to the green flag safely.
And so Austin Dillon, with the momentum by being pushed by Bubba, just either he pushes him out of the way or he has to check his brakes.
Absolutely. So he takes the lead. So now he's going to win the race.
He's winning the race.
So now we have
fight for second.
Yeah, James Hamlin and
Denny
and Darrell Wallace Jr.
Bubba
Wallace goes down to the inside, gets a side draft.
Side draft is what you do.
And then so Hamlin claims that he cut a tire and he rubs Bubba Wallace and runs him all the way up into the fence. However, Bubba Wallace came home in the 43 car, second place. Unbelievable.
In his first race as a full-time driver in the Cup Series.
This is how big of a deal it was. When you're getting phone calls from Hank Aaron, which Bubba Wallace got a phone call from Hank Aaron, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for the sport. You know, diversity, inclusion, and this he's got a lot of talent.
Well, you had the 3-car, which was synonymous with Earnhardt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, only Earnhardt. You know, when you think of the 3-car going first, and then you have the 43 coming in second which is synonymous with Richard Petty.
Yeah.
So it was pretty special, and
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And then then there was a dust up with after the race with Hamlin and Wallace Jr. and now Bubba isn't in the golf and basketball club, and
Taking you out of the league.
it's ridiculous. Now I got to rant before we get out of here on this. So all right, Austin Dillon, you won. That's awesome.
Okay.
But you know what? Do you really have to be a poser? Are we really dabbing? Like, okay, so you're dabbing.
You know he's like 30 years younger than you.
Oh, he's a new dude.
He's a
I
new
know
dude.
that, but that's not his steez, as I call it. That's not his stilo. So then he goes and gets a tattoo, him and his team, and he gets tattoos on their backsides, and I'm just like,
Buttocks.
such a poser. Such a
Okay.
poser. Don't disrespect the Daytona 500, okay? You want to be a champion, act like a champion. Real champions don't get tattoos on their butts.
All right, I'm gonna
You
run
lose
down-
a bet and you get a tattoo on your butt.
Is that why you have yours?
I don't. Oh, you're telling that secret. All right.
All right, can I give them the top 10 at least?
Oh yeah, give them the
500.
top 10 and we
So it was
get on out of here.
Austin, Bubba, Hamlin, Logano, Busher, Menard, Blaney, Newman, McDowell, and Allmendinger. So those are there's a lot of names in that top 10 that won't be in another top 10.
Yeah, that's true. Well, unless they do it at another super speedway.
Super speedway. Other notable finishes is Truex was 18th, Kyle
Yeah.
was 25th, 31st was Harvick, Kozlowski 32nd, Jimmy Johnson 38th.
Yeah, that's
So 27 cars were either involved in crashes or wrecked.
out of 40.
Yeah.
That's a high number.
So that's the Daytona 500. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
And let's move on to our next race. And
Hot Atlanta, baby.
stay tuned for the preview for that one.
All right, see you soon.